We've been fortunate enough to travel to some of the most amazing and remote places in Australia.
But sometimes it's more than just the scenery that changes. G'day.
G'day.
Thanks for stopping by.
In our experience of life on the road, one of the things that challenges us is water quality. Now, it's not a big talked about subject. It's not a huge subject in itself, but it is an issue.
Yeah, it is an issue. I agree.
And Wenda has probably felt it more than me, particularly in some of the places where the water's really hard and high in minerals, where it impacts your skin and
my nails, my hair.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, it's not as big an issue, particularly the hair bit, but it's not as big of an issue, whereas Wenda probably is a bit more sensitive in that way.
Yeah, I am. And you know what, Paul? I've had actually quite a bit of hair loss. Because of this, you know, the hard water or the quality of the water in some of the areas. And I think, you know, in our experience, that's been in the more remote regions. Yeah.
I mean, some of the areas that we go to, you can smell the water. Well, I remember, I think it was out of Winton, and the water it's almost feels like it's straight, well, it smells like it's straight bore water, because it does have quite an odour about it and a taste. So, I mean, we never drank it. We didn't even run it through the van. And there's other areas where they have desalinated water, like on the Unadata track. And
also in Arnhem Land, there was a lot of desalinated water in Arnhem Land.
Yeah, and those, while they do make it safe for drinking, it does have those impacts. So we thought, well, being full-time on the road and we're living in our van, we shower in the van every day and use the water all the time, is there a way we can actually do something about it? Now, our drinking water, we have got quite a decent setup for that, where it's got a dual filter underneath the sink. We use the best water filter to come straight off the tap into the van. So before it comes out of our drinking tap, it's triple filtered. We also use another jug which actually remineralises the water, so that does put some of the good things back into the water.
It's really sad, isn't it? Take it all out and then put some back in. But at least the ones we're putting back in, Paul, are the ones that are good for us, and it's not going to kind of make us feel unwell or have an impact on our body. Yeah. Look, I had to put two and two together. Do you remember? I thought, I don't know why every now and again I just lose mountains amount of hair, hair loss. Until one day, and I was reading up on it, and apparently the hard water creates like a film on your scalp, you know, where it actually, the hair can't go through, or makes it really, really dry and brittle, and it breaks off. So I thought, right, I do need to do something about the quality of the water that I shower in.
Yep.
To save this hair.
Sounds good.
It takes longer to grow back these days.
So, as we said, we've got our drinking water sorted with our triple filter before it even gets in the van. But the shower bypasses all that filtering, except for the best water filter coming in. So it's not really treated in any way by the time it hits us in the shower. So Wenda did some research, and
I did.
And what did you find?
Well, I came up with two products that I thought would be really, really helpful. So the first that I found was this Sprite filter. Now, anybody can use this Sprite filter. It's mainly used to filter out chlorine and some pretty heavy duty chemicals that they use to make our water safe for drinking. It's not that great for making hard water into soft water. So I found this other product, an Australian product no less. It's called Softer Water.
So that one actually softens the water coming in.
Yeah.
So when you get bore water and things like that, very hard waters, and you can't lather up with them even.
Yeah.
So you try and wash yourself and just don't get any soapy suds or anything like that. Well, this one should address that issue and help us to soften the water a bit.
You can buy them from a number of different places. I think we brought out both our filters from Clarence Water in Yamba, but there are other places that will sell this little one as well. So apparently the hard water pool has lots of these really large mineral bits in it, and as it goes through this, it actually breaks it up into sort of more dissolvable kind
Right.
of minerals.
So do you ever have to replace that?
No. Once you have one of these, it's done for life.
Okay.
So you never have to replace it.
So in this video, I'm going to have a go at installing that into our shower. Alright, so the unit is going to go on here. So I need to get this off, put the unit on, and then attach this end back to the other end of the unit.
Get a bit wet. According to the guys at Clarence Filter, they were incredibly helpful. They said put the water softener one on first. Of course, it didn't look very hard, Paul.
No, it's
You
pretty
just
easy.
is it tight?
Tight enough. So this Sprite filter sits on top of the softener. So
Oh,
just
yeah.
get that in there.
Oh my goodness, we don't need the elbow. And then you put the hose back in on top of the Sprite filter.
Tight.
Wow.
That's
look
it.
at that.
Simple as that.
Is that it is? And we didn't even need this little elbow that they thought we might need to keep it away from the wall. Let's have a look at it to see what it looks like from this angle. So Paul took the hose out of there, attached the softener, and to the softener he attached the Sprite filter, and then to the Sprite filter he reattached the hose. Alright, let's see how we go. Is it leaking, Paul? Oh yes it is, look.
Oh, we've got a leak.
Okay.
I did have to tighten this up. When I put it on before, it was actually leaking a little bit.
Right.
So I undid it, and then it was just a matter of hand tightening it up. Because that's only hand tightened. You can actually undo it again
Right.
to get the filter out when you've got to change it. So
Right.
it's relatively easy to do. And also, while we're at it, this from the Clarence water filters was just under $150.
Yeah, 148, yep.
And this part of it,
Yep.
again, was $147.
Yeah.
So it's not a cheap investment. It does cost you a bit of money to get it done. But, I mean, for the sake of your health in some ways, for us, it's probably worth it. Because we do go away to some of these remote places quite a bit where the water is a bit harsher. And you run the risk of hair falling out, things like that. I mean, again, as I said, it doesn't matter so much for me, but I'd rather just me and not both of us be running around with a
Bald head.
Bald head. Anyway, so let's test it out and see how it goes. Looking good?
Oh, you know what? It's not leaking, is it?
No.
That's great.
So that was really easy to put in.
It was really easy to install, wasn't it?
Yep, let's
Even
see.
I could have done that, I reckon.
Is it soft? I can't even feel it. It's that soft.
Oh, Max. You know what? I don't think it's even actually affected the pressure of the water. Now, that is a bonus. Because this Sprite filter is actually high flow, and I've got that on purpose.
Oh,
So
so
that's
it hasn't
amazing.
impacted the water pressure.
Has
yeah.
not impacted the water pressure. Yay! I'm so happy! So happy!
Because some of the places we go to, the water pressure is a bit ordinary to start with. The last thing you need to do is actually find something that's going to slow it down even more.
Yeah. So when I bought this, they suggested I get the universal high output brass shower filter because we live in a caravan. You know, the pressure of the water just changes, doesn't it, from place to place. So, I really don't want to have a shower and be running around after water in there. So this is, it's worked.
Well, we now have a shower filter built into the shower.
I know.
So it'll be nice to go to places and know that when we do plug into the water there, that it's not going to be doing any damage to us.
Yeah, that's right, particularly our hair and our skin. I think I've still got more wrinkles now. No, it's not from getting older. It's wrinkles.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
No, it's wrinkles from that terrible water still. I don't think it's recovered yet. And we're talking 3 months here.
If you're only going away now and again, I don't think we'd worry about it if we just were going here and there, or even for a week or something like that. But the fact that we do so much remote travel to some of these communities, that's why to us it probably is worth the investment of around $300.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, Paul. If I didn't do these remote areas, I probably would still get a Sprite filter, but I'm not sure. The big one that takes away the chlorine. Lots of people have them even in towns in their homes.
Oh, okay.
And it really does protect your hair and your skin.
Okay.
Yeah? It's becoming a more and more thing, particularly in the curly hair industry. But I probably wouldn't worry about the water softener.
Okay. Well, hopefully you can come and join us next time as we test out our water filter in a new place.
And some amazing places in Australia.
As we check out more of this country.
Absolutely.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye for now.
Bye.